Alright, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Me and Noah are currently on this new farm. We got the hunt from the guy at work, gave us permission out here, and needless to say, it's probably one of the better farms we've ever hunted, especially here lately. There's a lot of oaks, good cedars for bedding, yeah, a good amount of acres of timber, and not just 5 acres here and there. So we're pretty excited about this. We've had cameras out here for about a week. And I mean, they've been pretty active out here. I mean, we got plenty of bucks daylight and a lot of young ones, some good up and comers, a couple that are possible shooters. Just got to see them in person to tell that. But we really think this farm's going to work out well for us. So we got lucky on this one. You know, we've been putting in our time all year on kind of crappier pieces, and finally got a break. So hopefully we get some movement here soon, and we'll keep up with you guys, and hopefully we see some deer. Just got out of the truck. We warmed up a little bit. We got a camera that's almost dead, so we're gonna go switch some batteries on that. And then we have another camera that is not taking any pictures, so we're gonna move that to a different spot, and then we're gonna get out of here. And Noah's gonna come back this afternoon, do an evening hunt. I got some Thanksgivings I gotta go to, so he'll catch up with you then. Bing. Alright, gotta figure out.
Hey, that was really good execution on how you close that.
Yeah.
Alright, so while Lance is doing that, it was over there on the southwest corner of the property. It's a big pasture funnel all the way down. We have a stand up in that oak all the way down at the far end. So basically we're just kind of traveling this little bottom and then jumping into a ditch and then coming out towards the east side of the property.
Seems like a lot of them are wanting to bed up in this shit.
Yeah, they're definitely bedding up behind that pond.
So you get too far up in here, it's gonna everything up. My bad.
I got a bleep at it, so it's whatever. Lance and I were pretty much gonna get out of here at this point.
Yeah.
It was cold morning. We saw one buck, couldn't film him because he was in a lot of thick stuff.
Yeah, definitely weaving through all the thick stuff.
Had a possible shooter on camera, right at daylight, probably about 120 yards north of us. But our main goal was to get in here, get the first hunt in on Thanksgiving, and then get that one battery switched, get this one moved, and now we're on this massive open lane. And we got a tree stand 100 yards away, cameras on both sides, kind of a pinch point. But yeah, other than that, we're gonna get out of here. I'll be back later on the night, and hopefully see some more deer tonight. Not planning on seeing a shooter, but you never know. We've had a lot of bucks on camera. I like to at least lay eyes on them and figure out, hey, 2.5-year-old, 3.5-year-old, and get with Lance and start getting those jotted down for the future. All right, I'm gonna make this intro fairly quick. New farm. Lance and I have not really gone over it with you guys yet. On the overall scale, I talked to a guy at work. He says his family really doesn't hunt that much. Come finish our season on his property. It's an hour drive. It's a haul over here, but it's definitely worth it. Total 80, 90 acres, but they're split up 30-acre chunk, 40-acre chunk. We're on the 40 right now. I'm by myself Thanksgiving afternoon. And yeah, I'm hoping to get some killer B-roll of some deer tonight. We got several stands, several cell cameras in there. I've been deer on every camera every single day. It's something like Lance and I have never hunted before. Extremely blessed. Oak ridges, cedar thickets, got a 20 by 20 pond. Yeah, it's unreal. A lot of good young bucks, 2.5, 3.5-year-olds, 1 or 2 4.5-year-olds, just big body mature deer. A lot of them have been daylighting. The mature ones, not quite, but you never know. We're in the middle of freaking nowhere, surrounded by hundreds of acres of timber, so you never really know what we get into. I'm on a new stand. We sat at the main closest stand to the truck this morning. Just easy access. Tonight, in a little deeper, got the bow hangers hung. So this stand is officially set up for the future, and I'm gonna get some killer B-roll tonight, hopefully. See some deer. Stay tuned. All right, it is afternoon of November 30th. Did not go out this morning. Decided to sleep in, give the farm a break. And this morning we had six different bucks come on this farm. There's a buck right there. Right now there's a buck. What are the odds of that? Alright, that was like not. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't think I've ever really had that happen during an interview. I just look up and he just came cruising right through, had his nose up the whole time. I got the wind in my face. I'm sitting in this cedar. The wind's blowing over this pond and dam right behind me. He just came cruising through, hit the fence cap on the neighbors, and walked on over. He walked right through, probably, I'm guessing, 50, 60 yards. But yeah, other than that, back to what I was saying, sledding this morning. Had multiple bucks, had a stud. Not mature, but he has unreal potential. He could be a 160 plus inch 8-point next year. He had his G3 broke off. Just tall, he was real tall, and then his antlers curved in. If he makes it, oh man, he could be a giant next year. But and the cedar took me a while to get set up, like a decent amount. I had to do a lot of cutting. Lance and I are gonna come back in and probably sit this stand tomorrow. I got my new saddle. I got a tethered saddle, so I gotta do some tinkering with that in this stand. But I got some stuff trimmed out. Got the bow hanger, backpack hanger, everything. First time sitting in the stand, and in the first hour getting set up, the first interview in the stand, and there's a buck that cruises by. So overall, this farm, man, I hope we can hold on to this farm. It's not a guarantee, but this farm is just really impressive for what it is. Never hunted anything like it. Extremely, just unreal how grateful we are just to be able to hunt this farm the rest of the season and possibly get on it next year. Other than that, not expecting to see a shooter. The mature bucks have been at night, so hopefully just film some deer and enjoy the afternoon. That's pretty much all I got. Bye, boom.
It is cold this morning. We got some snow yesterday, so We've seen what I think like 8 does so far this morning, so they're moving. We're just waiting on one of the bucks to kind of pop out here and hopefully give us a shot. But other than that, this weekend, tomorrow we got a lot of rain and then it warms up, so we'll see what the movement's like. But it is cold this morning, but can't kill them from the couch, so we're out here. All right, so we just got back to the truck. It's about 9 o'clock. It is like real feel -5 outside, so it's pretty cold this morning. We're gonna warm up here, and then we're gonna throw out these new Moultrie cameras. Noah bought a couple of them. We're gonna try them out. Heard a lot of good things about them. So we saw, what do you see? I'd say close to 12 plus the 4 at the end there, so close to 16 does altogether. Just we didn't have a lot of space to film them because it's so thick, but saw a lot of does, just no shooter bucks yet. All right, guys, we're back out here this afternoon. It is significantly warmer than it was this morning. I mean, the real feel this morning when we did our interview was like -5, so it's like I think 30 right now or something. So it feels like a heat wave to us. We're gonna kind of sit tight and just hope that some bucks come by. We really haven't had any bucks coming through last night or this morning, so we're about due to come by hopefully. So we're gonna sit tight and hope for some movement. So we got about 10 minutes of light left. We just had a good up and coming buck come in about 10 yards away and had an airplane fly over and spook him off. We weren't going to shoot him anyways, but he's definitely got good potential. And then we got a couple does just to the north of us right now, kind of meandering around in the cedars. And hopefully, if nothing gives us a shot here within the next 10 minutes, at least we can hopefully get out of here cleanly and not spook a bunch of stuff on the way out. But other than that, we're going to sit for a little bit longer and then peel out of here. actually, considering the past 2 days have been really cold. We had that ice storm yesterday, a lot of rain after that, and we really thought Deer would be moving this morning, but so far it has been really slow. Noah actually came out here yesterday during the rain and hung this set that we're in right now, because we've had a lot of bucks down in this bottom on camera that just come through and then they swoop out. So he hung this in here hoping we could kind of cut them off a little bit, but I mean, it's a good spot. Hopefully something comes by, but for the future, this spot I think is going to be killer.